gradual thing, as it probably is with most people. It's an unusual choice of occupation for a sort of centrally placed male American. You know, when you're out there in New Jersey, you don't suddenly pop up in the middle of your football practice and say, yes, I'm going to be an actor. You don't, it doesn't do it that way. I probably really started thinking about doing it after I was doing it, and vaguely when I was working at MGM in the cartoon department, a job which I got really mainly to observe movie making because I was sort of starstruck at that time, still am.
Histories of you at school, they relate that your rendering of Managua, Nicaragua, showed people the early talent. How did that? What was Managua, Nicaragua?
Managua, Nicaragua was a hit song of the early 40s, actually, in which I sang it in a grammar school variety show in a red and gold crepe paper cape with a sort of bellboy's monkey hat on. It was rather flamboyant, I would say, for a 7-year-old or whatever it was.
When you got into movies, those early films, the pre-Easy Rider films, the Roger Corman movies, do they make you wince when you see them on television now?
Well, they all make you wince. I mean, I think work of any vintage, because, you know, you embody your own work, makes I would imagine makes anyone wince, or at least it should. I got to do a few things that I actually liked, and I must say that although I was in some of the most dreadful pictures of all time, that I was, and so were all the people I was working with, trying to do their best under the circumstances, and that's really all you need as a developing actor, is just to be trying to do it well. If you can live with the humiliation of, you know, being in something where it's pretty funny, you know, it's not bad for you. I always have felt that I was lucky, because if I had been successful that early, I'd be in a position where I was trying to make a comeback now. You know, almost all of the actors, for instance, the first show that I was in, Michael Landon was the star actor in it, and while we were doing the play, he got Bonanza. So all of my career, up until when Michael left Bonanza, went on while he was on Bonanza. And that was very good for him, you know what I mean? And everybody was envious, as I would be naturally at the time, but in reality now, obviously, I wouldn't trade it with him.
Are there echoes of your relationship with your own father in that film?
I didn't have any real problems with him, and I don't really. There was a substitute male figure in the house. I have older sisters and married, and you know, he's rather a nice, very mild gentleman, John Jay.
Still alive?
No, both my parents have been dead for a while. Rest in peace. So no, I would say I had throughout I've had a fairly easy life.